Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius January 7, 2023. Transits today support seeing and appreciating the beauty in your life and your relationships. It's an excellent time to refresh yourself emotionally. You express yourself with warmth and a bit of mystery, and you might learn something about a matter from the past that helps you see things in new ways. You might consider ways to improve your life by adding more whimsy, imagination, or romance. Especially later today, activities that stir your emotions satisfy you the most. A need to create and express yourself uniquely is in the spotlight. You are more fulfilled when you can bring something unique to the world. You're doing the internal work, and it's reflecting in your current reality. Single or attached, the moon's transit through your cozy house of home, family, and emotional foundations brings you closer to your innermost feelings while highlighting your self-dialogue, inspiring the desire for emotional closeness when it comes to your love life. Still, self-love goes a long way, and you're seeing this firsthand. Despite your misgivings, you deserve to be happy. Your musings might be more imaginative, as Uranus retrograde continues to sextile Neptune. Your writing, speaking, and presenting styles might be dreamier than usual. The creative sextile is perfect if you can creatively present your mercurial skills at your job. As this goes on, the moon in Cancer illuminates your sector of home and family. Intellectual Luna is ready to become emotionally invested in your domestic duties. Because the lunation also squares your sign, you could feel like there is an emotional roadblock to overcome, making communicating and speaking from the heart somewhat difficult. Until the South Node leaves your income sector in 13 days, it has an unusual relationship with Mars, the warrior planet of the cosmos. Where the South Node is moving back over old ground and is focused more on untapped income potential, Mars continues to forge a path forward, even if that means smashing through roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined. Together, this has all your options covered. Relations with your circle of friends will strengthen. Opposing points of view can be easily reconciled, and you are able to create an open, tolerant atmosphere. The mutual trust you share will increase, and other people feel at ease with you. Perhaps someone will reveal intimate details to you that make your ties to him or her even more intensive. Things aren't exactly to your liking today, and that could mean you throw your weight around more than usual to get your way. Slow it down a bit before someone gets mad and retaliates in a less than kind way. Strengthen existing relationships by proposing new venues and occasions to meet. If there is someone you want to give a more important role in your life, let them know or give them a sign. If the object of your desire doesn't react to your gentle attempts, do not change your strategy. Be patient, bide your time. Today's planetary transit requires you do some work you'd rather not do. This feeling will follow you around for a couple of weeks, so you might as well roll up your sleeves and get into it. Your skin may reflect any stress you are feeling these days. Apart from really trying to get enough sleep and fresh air, there are other things you can do to help ease the tension. If you shave or apply moisturizer to your face, add a drop of lavender oil to the soap or cream to calm your skin. Today may draw others to you who are of like mind. On a day like this, you may broaden your financial partnerships through diversity. Don't forget, though, to leave the office behind when you leave the building. Take the energies you normally devote to that area of your life and redirect them this evening into your personal relations. This area in your life could benefit from the social focus that this day provides. There's no better time than this to strengthen your bonds with others. The moon not only returns for its first visit to a playful and creative part of your chart for the year, but begins the lead up to the first full moon of 2023. This is a visit that begins at the end of the first working week of the year but will extend into the weekend, and with no planetary activity here until Mars returns in March, this is giving the playful and creative side of life's fence a much-needed boost. No matter how busy you are, this is something that you need to make time for. The moon not only returns for its first visit to your romantic sector for the year but to begin the lead up to the first full moon of 2023. With no planetary activity on the romantic front, today's romantically charged lunar vibes are set to become a lot more potent by tomorrow, making this harder to ignore. Daily Planetary Overview. The Capricorn Sun connects with Uranus in Taurus this morning. When these two planets align, it allows us to lean into our innermost true and unique vibe. We can be ourselves today without any pushback from friends, family, or co-workers. In fact, living one's best life means embracing all of the parts of oneself, which we will be freely sharing with others today instead of hiding who we truly are. The Pisces Moon and Mars in Cancer square off today. When the Moon squares Mars, it can bring intense arguments to the fore. This energy can directly affect relationships and home life. Be careful not to listen to people who don't have your best interests at heart. And don't take advice from someone who doesn't know the full story. They might push you into saying things that aren't necessarily kind and don't hold any weight in the discussion. Although we might want to argue until the bitter end, and get in the last word, it would be inadvisable. More often than not, it doesn't matter who wins. Be the bigger person, and stop the drama from reaching that point by walking away or apologizing. In many cases where arguments occur, no one is right or wrong. Therefore, it's important to regain peace and understanding, so you can work and evolve together as a functional unit. In centering conversations around our own experiences, we can come off as showboat. We are entirely naive to this, unable to see ourselves realistically and believing that we are making friends when we are really attracting people who want to see us knocked off our pedestal. We should be mindful of how we are presenting ourselves as well as the company we are keeping. Perhaps it will be better to put off new introductions until later in the morning, as the moon enters its void following this aspect. We only get one chance to make a first impression, so we might as well hedge our bets. The same attitude that enables us to tackle tedious mundane duties can also make us critical of others' choices or predispositions. Aim to stay on your own path and let others live their lives. You'll save more energy this way. This aspect celebrates innovation and progress. We desire to break free from limitations and carve a new niche for ourselves. Change isn't disturbing, it's exciting. Acting upon revolutionary impulses and ideas allows us to make greater strides in our life than we would by sticking to convention. Because this cosmic meeting is occurring in steady Earth signs, we probably won't throw all caution to the wind. However, we will assess the resources at our disposal and imagine how to use them differently. Don't be afraid to try a completely new approach to tackle a persistent issue. If your method doesn't work, it doesn't work. We are offered divine protection now, so should we make an error or a misstep, the recovery will be swift, and the lessons learned will be invaluable.